What is up, everybody? This is NerdingOutSports, and today, the Giants got a win. It wasn't easy, it wasn't pretty, they almost blew it, but the end result of it all was a W, and we're 2-7. And when you're a team in the position the Giants are, you take a win any way you can get it. This was a tale of two halves. Giants played great football all around in that first half. Offense, I thought, moved the ball really well. The offensive line was great. The running game was great. The receivers were doing well. Austin Mack was impressive. I'll talk about Daniel Jones in a second. And the defense was great too. They had the key fumble early in the second drive of the game. That turned into points. Then there was another fumble. That turned into points. I mean, the Giants played a great half of football for the first two quarters, and then it was just a complete 180 in the second half. They couldn't move the ball as effectively. They were committing penalties. They were moving backwards. They would get into Washington territory and then commit penalties, or Jones would get sacked, and they would keep beating themselves, which is a common theme with this team, and move backwards. And the defense, as well as they played in that first half, just completely, just like the whole team did, made a 180. And they played poorly. Until those last two drives, the defense made the plays to win the game. Jabril Peppers got the tip pass interception, and then Logan Ryan sealed the deal on that last drive. And, hey, they were challenged. Apparently, Joe Judge challenged them before those last couple of drives to make a play, and they did it. And these are games the Giants have lost too often the last few years. I mean, they lost a game just like this last week and the week before, where they had leads and the defense couldn't hold it. This time, the defense got the job done. I'm happy. The Giants won. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. Yeah, there are a lot of weaknesses on this team. I realize that. Every fan realizes that. And I know a lot of people out there want to lose as much as possible to get the best pick available, but I want to see my team win. Because we haven't won a lot in the last few years, so anytime the Giants get a win, I'm going to be happy about it. But I will admit, a lot of work needs to be done. So let's talk about Daniel Jones. He was 23 of 34, 212 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, no fumbles. For the first time this year, no turnovers. First time since he did it against Washington last year. It's the only team he can beat right now. And I'm okay with it for now. Hopefully he can start beating other teams down the line. That's all I can ask for, is just to get better. That's what I asked for him to do last week after last week's game, was to be better. And that's what he was today. He was better. He got rid of the ball when he had to. He took the hit when he had to. He held on to the ball. He wasn't trying to be the hero, and he had a pretty good game. He was more like a game manager, but hey, when your offense is not complete and the quarterback needs to improve, him being a game manager is fine for now. And that's what he was today. We had a really good running attack. Gallman ran the ball hard, as he has all year. He looked really good. Alfred Morris looked really good. I'm actually really excited when Devonta Freeman comes back to see what this running game can be. And hopefully the offensive line can be consistent for 4 quarters, because they were great for the first two, and then, for whatever reason, they just got abused in that second half. And like I said, the first 2 quarters, the Giants were moving the ball against a good Washington defense, and then we saw that defense come alive in the second half. Washington's defense made some plays, man. Give them credit. They made some plays. They got to the quarterback. That pass rush is no joke. Washington's got a defense to be proud of. They're building something over there with that defense. If their offense can, it's much like the Giants. I think their defense right now is in a pretty darn good spot. And if their offense can get going, Washington could be a team on the rise in the future. In a very similar position with the Giants are. Bad offensively and good defensively. And that's right now where the Giants, they're probably solid defensively and bad offensively. But, yeah, Gallman, like I said, Gallman had a good game. Morris had a good game. Austin Mack. And then there's Evan Ingram. You take the good with the bad, I guess, because he had a touchdown. It was a catch that was a lot more difficult than the drop he had against Philly. you just don't know what you're going to get out of Evan Ingram play after play, because earlier in the game, there was almost an interception off a pass that was tipped off of his hands. And we've seen that happen already a couple of times this year. So it's just a kind of a play-by-play basis with Evan Ingram. One play you love him, next play you just want to trade him, even though there's no trades anymore. You just want him gone. But you take what you get with him. Shepard had a pretty good game. Leonard Williams got another sack. His 5th. He's got 5. He had half a sack last year with us. He's got 5. So Leonard Williams, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Hopefully the pass rush will be a little bit better next week, because we didn't have much of a pass rush to speak of today, aside from the Leonard Williams sack. And I think Yadam had one as well, or he may have had half a sack with somebody. But overall, I'm happy with the win. But we'll see if they can turn this into a winning streak. If they can beat Philly next week, that'd be great. Go into the bye with 2 wins. That'd be great. We'll see where it takes us, and we'll see if Jones can build off of this. I was watching the stream with the Hub and PTA, and PTA Sports was saying that Jones has 8 games to prove that he's the guy. Now it's 7 after today, but I thought this was a really good step in the right direction for him, so we'll see if he can build off of it and see what he can do next week against Philly, because we're still alive in this terrible division. We're still alive. But, yeah, Giants win. We're 2-7. I'll enjoy this one and get ready for Philly next week. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As usual, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you guys next time. Let's go Giants. Peace out.